Yo, what's up? Hi, welcome to another edition of Hangout with Harswaj. If you haven't read the title by now, today we're going to be trying to live like Saket Gokhale. I am really sorry, I really don't know how to pronounce your name, but this video is going to be a bit different. ये थोड़ा ज़्यादा हिंदी में होने वाला है. To the 3 viewers that don't understand Hindi, मुझे माफ कर दो. That means I'm really sorry. I stumbled upon Saket when I was watching one of Greg Doucette's video where someone commented that he is Greg Doucette's biggest fan, which we obviously know is not true. After stumbling upon his video, I realized we share similar ideologies when it comes to eating and living life. So it's gonna be interesting to see how I personally like his diet. Anyways, he's a very simple man. He likes simpler things in life, such as oats. So let's make some breakfast. Alright guys, our oats are ready. I don't know why, but ये banana mushroom की तरह लग रहे हैं मुझे. Unlike Saket, I'm not a big oats fan. He mentions इतने सारे benefits oats के, but honestly, if you can't eat it for every day, वो जो छोटे मोटे benefits हैं, they aren't gonna help you in the long run. So I think you should eat what you can eat for the rest of your life, which he also preaches, which is great. He preaches that diet is very subjective, which is again true and very good information. I think I spent too much love of cinnamon on the oats, but I love cinnamon, so let's see how that's gonna turn out. I'm also pairing this with a cup of coffee, after which we'll go for a workout. He classifies this as dessert, so let's see how this turns out. Sort of fika hai, but otherwise it's good. Would I eat this every day over what I usually eat? I don't think so. If you want to see what my full day of eating looks like, I'll have like a I button up there, so if you want to go and check that out, I would really appreciate that as well. I think in my opinion, breakfast mein thoda protein content zyada hona chahiye instead of just pure carbs. No matter whether they are being complex or not, ultimately it just all falls down under the glycemic index of how you're eating food. Otherwise, I hope this is gonna fill me up for a while, after which we'll head over to the gym, so I'll see you then. Alright, our lunch is here. हमारे घर में आज भिंडी की सब्जी बनी थी, so we'll have some bhindi. This is one of Saket's heaviest meals that he has. Alongside this, we have 6 slices of bread as well as some boiled chicken. One thing that I cannot back is him not eating potatoes, as they're very simple carbs or they're not complex enough for him. I would like to point out potatoes are one of the most satiating things on the planet, and they're relatively lower in calories. So I don't know what is his issue with potatoes. Instead of having normal rice, I would suggest eat smart and have cauliflower rice. I'll have my recipe linked below, as well as you can find numerous recipes on the internet. Anyways, I am starving right now, so I'm just gonna enjoy this stuff and get stuffed. Alright, we are back in our element and we are back in the kitchen cooking. This man does not really cook a lot. Saket, bro, it's just gonna open up a world of opportunities for you. The only recipe that I've found on his channel that he really enjoys is some chunky monkey soya nuggets. Usually not the Nutella I eat, but yeah, anyways, let's get cooking. She's fuming, boys.
महिलाओं तुम कहाँ पर?
Okay, our snacks are here. We made some soy nuggets and put a lot of chili sauce and all the chings masala inside of this. Personally, the quantity that Saket recommended wasn't, really flavorful enough for me, so I put the entire 40 calories worth of chings ka masala inside of this. Overall, still, if I had to taste, I've already tasted this before. Overall, I find it to be pretty okay. It's lacking some vegetables. Maybe instead of doing a superset of this and bhindi, I'm gonna make a giant set where I mix the bhindi into this to add more flavor. Otherwise, this is okay. I'm just gonna finish this up really fast, and after which we have a language session planned ahead of us. I'm just gonna eat this and then आपको वहाँ पे मिलता हूँ मैं.
カルドヤーを購読してください。
Patpinasa suka, bichana subscriber do kurul, on skip son beach, subscribe beach.
सब्सक्राइब कर दो यार प्लीज.
Normally, I only know the language of love, but it's good to know that I am quite bilingual and I can speak multiple languages. Anyways, this was a very productive session. Thank you for joining me for this language talks with Harsaj. After this, I think it's time for our walk. So I'm gonna head over, do some nicky walk, and we'll try to hit around 12 to 15,000 steps. So let's get started. Alright, it's time for some dinner. My man's a very wholesome guy, so we'll be making some fried whole eggs alongside some bread and again some sabzi for dinner. So let's get cracking. Saket usually uses a little bit of butter while he's cooking his eggs. I would personally suggest, if you really want to get really meticulous when it comes to saving your calories, I would suggest the best option is cooking spray. Otherwise, agar butter use karna hai to invest in a brush. I would suggest invest in a brush. What will happen is it will absorb the excess of butter that is on the pan, as well as it's going to help you spread, so you don't have to wait for the butter to melt. Alright guys, our dinner is here. So he has 4 pieces of bread which I made into a sandwich with 2 whole eggs, as well as some vegetable whatever is made at home. हमारे घर पे आज दाल बनी थी, so I'm gonna have dal. Saket has like massive servings of vegetables or whatever he usually eats. So I just got a bowl and let's see कितनी दाल खा पाते हैं and कितनी दाल में हमारा पेट भरता है. So we'll just eat as much dal as we want. He uses like a chili garlic sauce for his sandwiches. I didn't have any, so I'll be using the same 96% fat-free peri-peri sauce, which I'm gonna presume is gonna have similar calories to whatever he eats. I am starving right now, so I'm just gonna devour whatever is here in front of me, after which we'll be eating whatever Saket considers as dessert. So I'll see you then. Guys, after that second cup of dal, I think I'm quite full, but I wasn't raised a quitter, so I'm gonna finish up the last bowl of dal and then I'll see you for some oats. Well, if you're wondering that why am I wearing an apron at 11:30 at night, well, so am I. I know it's a bit excessive, but anything is worth it for you guys. I don't want to eat whatever dalia we ate for breakfast. I wanted to make something that's actually sweet. This oat is going to have a lot of bells and whistles attached to it. Everything is optional in this recipe. आपका जो मन है बना लो. Otherwise, you want to make Saket's thing, you can go ahead and do that as well. But trust me, if you make this one's going to be the best oat thing that you've ever had. As usual, the entire recipe would be linked in the description below. Let's get cooking. For this recipe, instead of using just 80 grams of oats, we'll be using 50 grams of oats and around 30 grams of coconut flour, or it's called gola powder as well. This is relatively inexpensive. This is going to give it a different texture. It's going to make it more gooey. It's going to make it more bounty like. It's going to make it overall very oi hoi. Honestly, putting normal sugar felt like a sin this morning. I don't remember the last time I used normal sugar, because it's just unnecessary. If you talk about smart eating, I think the smarter way is to just go for sugar free. I know there are several studies that say that they're harmful for you, but for every bad study I can show you good studies how good they are for you as well. And it just tastes really good without adding any extra calories. So we'll be putting 2 sachets of this. Alright guys, our coconut oats are ready. They are gonna taste absolute oi hoi. They're gonna taste really well. They're gonna taste really good. They're actually gonna taste like dessert. I would definitely tell everyone to give them a shot. But anyways, I have a lot of thoughts on this diet, which I think I can better explain tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna leave my opinion for that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna finish this up and crash on bed because I'm really tired. So I'll see you next morning. Hey, yo, what's up? What's good? It's the next day now, so I have collected my thoughts and I have to be honest, यार जब मैंने ये डाइट देखी थी ना, मुझे लगा था कि मैं बहुत बोर होने वाला हूँ. आई एम नॉट गोना एंजॉय दिस. ना मुझे ओट्स पसंद है and hardly any fruits in the diet. Protein भी नहीं पीता है बंदा. Although protein is not necessary, we all know that. But yeah, it's good to have that chocolatey taste. Na? It helps you satisfy the chocolate craving. But anyways, to my shocker, this was a great diet. I felt full. I felt good. Although I feel like when I'm cooking, I have more control over what I'm eating. It was good to let go. He's estimating around 300 to 400 calories of the vegetables, which is sort of about right. So I can't criticize him on that. There are a lot of small pedantic issues, but honestly that doesn't matter. He preaches that you should find a diet that works for you, and clearly this is working for him. Saket, if you're watching this, how's it going, man? Collab soon. Shoot me a DM. If you're not Saket but still wanna text me, my IG is linked below. Just go ahead. Please let me know आपको ये Hindi content कैसा लगा. If you wanna see more Hindi, just leave it in the comments below. I don't mind doing Hindi या English. जोन सा मन हो आपका, please comments में बता दो मुझे. Anyways, thank you for sticking this far. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.